Well, good afternoon and welcome to another Scale on a Ninja. So today is Schleggo time. So as you'll know, we'll be starting a new set this week. But first of all, we do have some Pokemon cards to do first. So we will be getting them done. There we go. So, how that be done? Hang on. So we have Jeff Lighting saying, a very good evening, Russ, or good evening to you, Jeff, or afternoon, one or two. And Maggie, welcome to the stream. So today we will be doing, where is he now? He's down here. So I've done a bit of tidying up. We are starting this set today. Is the F1 car. So that's what we will be doing. In a minute, I'll bring you the camera. But I have been busy during the week. Well, last week and the weekend. We have been playing around with the Lancaster on 32 scale, and we've got that side completed and that side all complete. And then to top it all off, we also have one of the main, well, half the rear stabilizer. So we've got the other parts of the other one all sat there ready to be put together. But we've also done the bum aimer seat, which sits in there, and front nose done. So that's all ready and done. Now, you have to bear with me with the cameras and everything. So I've just been busy doing some ironing downstairs, so I've not really had time to sort anything out today. I forgot all about streaming because I was busy doing that. I got carried away. We do have some Pokemon cards, so we're going to do them first quickly. So I'm just going to change camera because hopefully my eldest son Roran should be watching. But he's probably thought I was starting a bit earlier, which I should have done. But as I said, I was busy doing the ironing downstairs. So I'm just going to change over cameras quickly and we'll get this part over and done with. There we go. Get me down a bit more. There we go. So we have 2 packets of Paradox Rift. Now this set I don't really get many of because it's pretty hard to get a pull rate out of these, and I've opened a couple already. My son's on, I think, last Saturday, and we didn't get anything good at all. I think we might have got 1 pull, and that's about it. We don't need them 2 cards because one of them is a code card and the other one is just an energy card, which we don't generally mess about with. So our first card is Bound Sweet. Second card is Feebas. Then we have Apom. We have Mantike, Cursed Duster, Orbeetle. Then we have Cloth. We have a reverse Joltik. And then we've got a Honed Edge reverse. Oh, and we have got a pull. Wow. So we have Taste Arena 310 EX card. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I do like it. So we have Go For It Painting just joined us saying hello. So afternoon, mate, and welcome to the stream. We're just doing some Pokemon cards first. These are for my eldest son because we're doing them for him. and we've just got this pull, so we just need to get one of the penny sleeves, which is what these things are for. I'll get one of them out and put them in there, so it just helps protect the card. And I do this with all my picture cards and my EX cards. They're taken care of. So that's the first packet. And again, get rid of them too. So we have a Fire Energy, which my youngest son will grab, no doubt, because he's trying to make a fire deck card. Fire deck. So we first card is Elkid, and that's an electric card. We have Tinkertuff, Trubbish, Crustle, Absol, Semisage, Norman the Trainer, and we've got Doppler reverse, Miltank reverse, and Xatu full reverse, or full hollow. All the way around. It should be on that one. So that's the full card. So we did get one pull in the end, which is that one. So yeah, better than nothing, I suppose. So yeah, so that's the Pokemon cards. Because I try to get some for each week for my sons, and we'll generally open a packet during our video calls if I have any in, and then I normally get told to save some for Mondays during our stream. So yeah, okay, so we'll put them to one side, and then we'll go through. I'll go through the file later on to see which ones I do need and which ones I don't. So that's the Pokemon card section done. So we'll just change the camera back up for a minute. There we go. So yeah, we'll move it back over here. There we go. So as you know, it's a new Schlegel set today, and that's the F1 car, which we voted on last week. So we'll get to play with this one today. And this is about the same size as the Patronus car I did. So this one comes with a quite a good technical manual. And we have the stickers, the Martini ones, which is one of the reasons why I got this, because I like the old Martini. And so we've got to take that for a minute, because you've got the sticker. Put down the sticker tape. Why do they do that? So there we go. That's all the stickers for it. I'll put them out of the way for a minute. So bag one is doing the main body of it. We'll see how this one goes. Looking forward to this. Now I've just got to find all the bags that says bag one. Here's one. That one. That's a bag two. That one's a bag two. Here's one. So basically you've got selections of 2 different styles of bags, 1 and 2, and that's it by the looks of it. Good run. And there's the wheels for it. So, and we have a new Lego Schlego stick puller, which is that one. We'll look at that in a minute. 2 more bags, 2 ones, 2. And we actually have a separate bag of spares. So, just in case we need them. Different. That is different indeed. I'll put them back there. Close that up a minute. We don't need bags too yet. Oh, itchy nose. And then we've got John Paul in saying morning. So good morning, John Paul, and welcome to the stream. And you got Jeff and saying hi to John Paul, and we've got he's also saying hi to Daniel from Go For It Painting. So yeah, I know it's a bit short notice, peeps, but I do apologise. Look at this. Yes, I think this is going to be slightly smaller than the Patronus one. The wheels don't look as big on this one for some reason. But yes, it's a slightly different style colour. That reminds me of something else, but we won't say. But yeah. So we're getting a good collection of these things. And I said I'm going to go through and test them out at some point. I think I've got about 3 or 4 other styles of the Lego Schlego pullers. We'll put you in there with them for the time being. And here's the wheels for them. So, yeah, it does look a bit slightly smaller than the Patronus one. But hey ho, it was very cheap, this one. Again, so this is a purchase from I think this one was a Temu purchase, this one. The Patronus, I think I got that from TikTok. We'll see how. Yeah. Just trying to get the wheels to sit in properly. So I do apologise if people think this is actually a modelling stream today, but it's not. It's just basically Schlego and this one, because this is actually my usual child-friendly one. Now, whether I have anybody else joining me later on, I don't know. Mr. Sprue may join me. We never know. He was on last week. Need to get a new rubbish bag open, I think, at some point as well. So we have 2 wheels sorted. Do that. Put that glass in it. Wait. So I'm just getting these wheels sorted out because then they're out of the way and done. And they're mostly together already. We'll just do that. So yes, so if Roar and Raven are watching, hey boys, and welcome. Fly up here. somewhere. Where's Freddy? He's not doing his job because there's a fly up here somewhere. I can hear him. A blue bottle. I just heard him buzzing. So he might be caught in one of his nets, and that means he's going to get Freddy earning his pay for once. If you're wondering who Freddy is, he's my 8-legged friend. He's about yay big, and he sort of wanders around the wall and everything like that, and sometimes pops out and says hello and scoots back up again. So I don't know he's around still. Oh, let's move that one. There we go. Make sure I've got plenty of room then. And we have done a bit more with the Photo Etch Black Pearl. We've got the other deck on. So yeah, because Marcus had complained on Saturday that I wasn't doing any of my Black Pearl. So I thought, well, I'm waiting for him to catch up. Therefore, I'll leave it for the time being. So he managed to marry up his 2 decks. And it took him about 10-15 minutes, I think it was. And it took me about 30 seconds to catch him up already. So yeah, we're both back at the same stage again. So yeah. So I'll probably sit and do some more of that later on. Right, while I'm now that I've got me washing and me iron and everything done. Let's see. There. Let's change back over to bench cam, and everybody can see what I'm doing. And you can see the pile of bricks that I've got at the moment I've got to sort out. And there you go. So you can see big pile of bricks I've yet to sort out to get this thing going. So hopefully it shouldn't take long, because I'm not really going to be sorting out these small bits. I'm just going to leave them in little piles all together. That way I know. They're sorted. And so how's everybody out there been doing today anyway? And what have you got on your benches? Try not to spoke yourself, Ross. Usually helps. Yeah, definitely going to need you this way. Get these quickly sorted out as we go along, and then we can get cracking. Quite a big steering wheel. I'll put him over there. Now, whether this one has fully working suspension, which I don't think it does, because I've not seen the springs or anything for this one, which will be a shame really, because I mean that's what made that Patronus one look really, really good with the full working suspension. Yep. So we do have a pistoned engine we're going to be building as well by the looks of it, because they're all parts of that. That's part of the hubs and the steering. That's part of the and that's part of the suspension there, those bits. And we've even got like the little Lego swords as well, which is probably going to be aerials, no doubt, by the time they're finished. Keep that away a minute. There we go. Out of the way. There we go. More little tiny bits here that will just bring it up quickly. Get off my finger. There we go. All stuff that electricity ain't the best. Sticking, making everything stick to me. Okay, nearly got them done actually. Got another 3 bags to open, and then we'll be up and running, as they say. It doesn't make changes. Most of this is actually fairly well sorted by the looks of it, so it doesn't take long to sort them out, which is good. Which saves quite a bit of time. There we go, that's that bag sorted. Last feet, and these are all the pins by the looks of it, and the pistons for the engine. So yes, I've had some good news this week. I have actually been accepted for my university course for computer engineering, my foundation year. So that's at university, so I'm looking forward to that. And this Wednesday I'm off to Leeds University campus to check it out, basically, see what it's like. Because it is a full-time course, which I'm looking forward to. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll go open. More black pennies. Some strange, we've got 2 lots of black pins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave, just leave them in there for the time being. I'll put them there. We don't need that many open, I don't think, right at this moment in time. We should need to remove. And the last bag to be open. These are all the big pins. Oh, we do have working suspension bars here. Because I've just found the suspension arms, and that's what these things are. These are actually the suspension arms for the actual system, and so we'll do have worthless suspension in this one as well, which is good. There. Do that one there. So, and we have the obligatory bag of spares, so we'll leave that there for the time being, and we'll get cracking. And we've got to put a sticker on this one straight away, Parks it, which is the number 18 Martini sticker. Now I wonder if these stickers are as good as the last ones that I did, because if you make a mistake with some of these stickers, you can't really put them back on again, and yeah, it can cause an issue. And there we go. So we have first bit done. Get out of the way. Don't need you in at the moment. So next up we need 2 of these. 2 of these. Each one of them. And 2 of these black pins. That's it. And 1 of those other ones, wherever it is. One of them. Try not to lose them all over the place. We need 2 of them. There we go. So we need that one. So we have you into there. You into there. Third one, oops, wrong side. Then we're going into there. And then you into there. And put you through. Work this right way up. Turn it over and we stick you into there. Put you onto there, like so. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to be like. Down there. Okay. Let's see. We need. Where are you? 3 of these. Next, we want 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them, and 2 of these. So let's go. That one, that into there, that onto there, and you onto there. And then this one goes onto there, and that one goes onto there. And it goes into there. Don't look like Spur and that are going to be coming on, so we can get rid of that bit. There we go. It's going to be little old me, I think, today, and that's it. But if people do want to join later on, feel free to give us a shout and I'll send you the link. Oh. And as you know, I've got my usual energy drink. Practically doing the damn things anyway, so yeah. So next up is this part of the steering column nuts. Yeah. So they do believe in bringing things in fairly quickly on this one. So it's a nice clear magazine though. I mean, when you think about it, you've got the instructions well laid out, not jumbled up together, and it clearly points out to where you're putting stuff, which is, I must admit, it's such some of them that I've actually dealt with, they can be very, very vague of where you can actually put the parts or where they're supposed to go, and you end up having to pull it all apart again because you like don't know where they're going. But this seems to be fairly well laid out so far. So we need Mr. Steering Wheel, little black cog wherever he is. Oh, pardon me, one of them, and then we want two of them. And we want one that red pin, two of the black ones. And they've actually got the one-to-one scaling correct, so that does help, I must admit, which is unusual because normally they're either just slightly bigger or slightly smaller, so you can actually tell which ones they are. This doesn't help when you don't have that. And then we need there we are. And two of them. Oh, no, just one of them. And we need that one. It's the third. Slightly big one. There we are. We have one of you. One of you. One of you. And there. Yeah. We have you. And there's two of the smaller cogs by the looks of it. Two there. One bigger, and there should be two small cogs. So where's the little small, other small little black one? Strange. Yeah, there it is. So we have the little black ones there. So we've got two of them, and then now we need. Yep. One. Two of them. And it's part of the monkey connection. Monkey joint. Need one of them. And the clear grey sleeves. So that's going to be interesting because they've got the little, there's the little disc in. That's what I'm looking for. And there's the other half to that, which makes up the monkey knuckle. I don't know why they're actually insisting on breaking these things down, because they're a pain in the ass to put together. And yeah, this is not going to be simple. Alright, what we're going to do is... gotcha. Aha! There we go. We have them together. So now we need two of them, and we need first one of them, and then one of these little ones. And that goes into that one there. And we have you going up to the top. You then going in the next one down. Like so. And you going into there. And this one going all into there like so. And that one going into that gap. Monkey joint going on to there. Red one going on to there. You going on to there. And that sleeve going on to there. Then you... oh no, something's missing from there. Oh, no, I think that's right. Just an elaborate movement. And you want... that one onto there. Okay, so we've got that up to there done. Then you go on to there. Somewhere's not right here. Something just doesn't feel right. That's that bit, that's that bit, that's that bit. Now, we've only got one cog there. So, this one then. Aha, that's why. If it's up to there, and we'll put you through there from there, and we'll put you onto there. Put you onto there. Oh, itchy nose. Well, it's working. We'll see. We've got to put another pin somewhere, haven't we? Because that's obviously going to fold over like that at some point. And then we have you, like so. So then we need one of these, and that's going to go into there. So hopefully lock that into position, like so. So, okay, we have some sort of resemblance of what we're doing here, I think. It looks something resembling that anyway. So next up we need one grey, two of them, and one of them, and two of these long ones. So, okay, we need let's go into there. The other side. Get this one around. I'm going to show it. And this one goes up to there. And push you into there like so. And then this one goes into there. And bring you into this side. Put you into there. And we get you. And then push you through. Like so. Until we've got equal length either side. There we go. There we go. So that's where we're up to so far. Yay! Next up, we need two of these. I must admit, these actual pieces feel really solid. You know where you get some of the what they class as knockoff Lego, and they feel really, really flimsy, and they don't feel that strong. But these, good solid bits of plastic. We need 4 of these. And I said all my Lego builds, they do end up on my TikTok page. So if you ever want to see any of them on there, go ahead and look for my TikTok page under the name of Ross Medlock. There should be 2 of them. One generally does with all me Warhammer stuff and that sort of thing. And then the second page is actually just deals mostly with the Lego. That one onto there. And there, and goes into there. see. Two of the wrong pins, 1 and 2. Put that one in there, put that one into there. So this one is not wrong way around, that way around. And you push into it there to hold it. You go onto there and twat. And we have Mark's Mod join us then. Hello everyone, so afternoon Mark, and welcome to the stream. This is why I have a torch on my bench, because it's dark under here. There we go. Come here. So my torch's battery's getting a bit low, so I'm going to have to stick that on charge at some point. Now at the moment I am hopefully going to be receiving my next lot of John Wick fan home build parts soon, because they get paid for on Wednesday. So maybe in about 2 weeks after that I should receive my next load of John Wick parts, because that's I am looking forward to, because I do have most of the engine block, the 2 separate bits of the engine block, they're all built together. Oh, let's move you out of the way a minute. Put you down there. Oh. So yeah, this is the engine block for the John Wick car, and it is absolutely stunning. And there we go. But sadly I do have one of the little pipes missing, so I have to contact fan home. I forgot to do that actually. Wait, who said you could come out? And there's a little pipe that goes from there down to that one, and sadly that one is actually missing, so I'm not too happy about that, but we will get it sorted at some point. But yeah, that is absolutely a stunning piece of kit. Oh, that pipe's come off there. Let me just get back onto that one, like so. But yeah, I mean, that is a gorgeous looking engine. Mustang engine, right. And then we have the transfer box done as well. I'm just keeping them bagged up just to stop them from getting covered in rubbish. But yeah, that's the box and everything. So they've got some fair old weight to it. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing with that. So hopefully we'll get the next parts in there, and I think we do get some more free gifts as well with this one. Then we've got Mark's Mod saying hi to Jeff, and he's also saying sometimes it's best to glue the pipes in. Yes, I probably will actually be doing that. I've not really done it at the moment, because I know with the other bits there, but as I said, I've got to contact fan home and find out why I have that one pipe missing. I wasn't too happy about that. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, Mark. Thank you very much for that. Saying as if you also, if you get some fuse wire, put it into the pipes, and then you can shape them to whatever shape looks better. Yeah, because that was one thing I was looking at, because they do look a bit all over the place at the moment, and they do have like set shapes, and it does come up in the magazines of where they have set shapes to go to. So I will take your advice for that and get some fuse wire for that. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be an absolutely stunning kit when it's finished, because even when you look at the bonnet and everything, and the front sort of balance bumper and lights thing. That is, you got to admit, there's not many other cars that have such a cool front end. And the Mustang, it does have a very, very cool front looking piece. But yeah, that's what this Monday streams are generally for doing this sort of thing, playing around with the van home build and Schlego and Pokemon cards. Mark was saying, no problem, happy to be of help. Well, thank you very much. So, next page. Because last week, if you remember, we did actually finish I think it's supposed to be a MiG-29 Fulcrum Schlego build. But yeah, not too sure. Because to me, that's what it reminds me of, which is that one. Sort of reminds me of it's either a knockoff F-15 or the MiG-29 Fulcrum. But I am in the process of trying to find some little red disc pieces just to go into this back section to make it look like more of the engine point. So yeah, that's what I intend doing with that. And then we've also, last week, we were playing around with this little dude. And I spent nearly 2.5 hours just painting one side of the flag and detailing all that in. And it's nowhere near even finished yet. So I've probably got to put another hour and a half into that side of the flag yet, which I'm not looking forward to. But we do these things because we love the modelling, as they say. Most people know I'm normally on a bit earlier on a Monday, but today, because I was busy ironing away, I actually, yep, I'm gonna have to charge my torch. And I forgot about time completely. And next thing I know, I'm sort of like suddenly remembering that, yep, you're supposed to be online. And you think, oh, run upstairs. Mad dash, as they say. And we need 2 of them. Yep. And 2 T-sections. Oh, 1 of them. And 1 door. Tweed. That one. Then we have that one's there, and that one onto 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then we've got that one there, and we put you. Which way are you going? To that point there, like so. There we go. I think there we go. That's that bit. Then we need one of you. Let's see. 1 and 2 of you. And 2 of you. That flat plate and 6 black ones. 4, 5.6. Okay, so put you in there, you in there, and there. Because what I was trying to do, Mark, is see if I could actually find some of the plastic piping like that is anywhere else, see if anybody does supply it, because I was hoping to just replace the part myself without having to worry about it. 'Cause I mean, so far it's only just been that one pipe that's missing. But I haven't been able to find anything that matches it closely yet. But it just needs a bit of a waste contacting fan home just for that one little tiny bit of piping. Okay, and that one goes so let's see how proud that does. Something's not right there. Let's put that out for a minute. You see, it's supposed to fit down a bit flatter than that. And then you seem to sit up a bit too much for what I like. Unless I've actually used the wrong ones, which it looks like I have actually. Yeah, okay, let's see if I can pop these out. That'll do. Got that for them. Let's try these. There we go. Yeah, they do look slightly different than ones. There we go. Let's try with these ones. These should fit a lot flatter. And we have Mr. Joshy B now saying, afternoon Ross, folks in chat, hope all's well. Just woke up from a power hour. Guess I needed. Now I'm getting old. Yep, we all get that, mate. The afternoon power nap. So put you back in there. Let's see if that can go down a bit flatter now. Hopefully it will do. See, it's flatter, but it doesn't. There we go. Yay, that's better. And then we've got Mark saying, yes, it does seem a bit wasteful getting another issue just for some piping. Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing, and it may or may not work, I haven't got a clue, was I was actually thinking of getting a piece of wire, like you said, and then the same sort of thickness, and then using that some of the really thin one, because you can get the I think it's 20 Earth sort of like, or the telephone type cable ones. Now they are thin enough, and I just so happened to rip out an old telephone line, so I've nicked some of the wire, believe it or not, from it. So all I've got to do is paint it black, and it's roughly about the same size. And then what I'm going to try and do is pull out the fibers inside, or just basically just generally slice down it and then pull the fibers out, and then put a bit of wiring into it and then shape it that way. So I think that might actually work. So I'm hoping that's what's going to work anyway. Then we've got Mark saying hey to Joshy, and Joshy saying hi to Mark, and then we've got Jeff Light saying hi Joshy. Now, as I said, if anybody wants to join me, just say so, and I will send you the link. I mean, if you want to come and join on us for a bit, Mark, you may do if you want. And then we can talk a bit more about the part works and that lot, because I don't mind having a discussion about stuff like that. Because the Mustang is actually my first ever part works build. So, and to run into the issues that I have run into straight away, it's been sort of like, and what you, and Mark saying sounds like a good idea to my wire thing, yeah. Yoshi B saying completely unplanned. First off, I remember eating a pizza which was that good I could have eaten 2 or 5. Next, I'm waking up, that me not sleeping tonight. Yeah, that's what happens to me as well. I mean, I had that issue yesterday, hence the reason why I've done absolutely naffle other than cleaning the house and yeah, doing not a lot else. And I was downstairs doing the ironing and forgot about me from linking stream today. So not the best of things. So yeah, we managed to get the plate to sit down properly now, and the steering wheel moves properly. Josh is saying I'll wake up tomorrow thinking it's Wednesday, and then we've got Josh saying hi to Jeff and Maggie. So next up we need where are we? And we've got link it. No, that's that one. That one. Different ones. Just trying to figure out why I can't find these bleeding bits I want. And that's why, because they're over there. Dope. Yeah, 2 of them. 2 of them. And you got Mark was saying the problems are all part of the part work journey, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I actually expect something to happen, because it's the same when you do with like the Warhammer part works. Guaranteed, somewhere along the line, some of them will go missing. So yeah, it's all fun and games, as they say. So next up we've got these to build, which is we need 2 of the white ones, 2 of them, and 2 of the grey ones. And 2. So we need that one there. And we also need 1 of them and 2 of them. Because I've completely missed a step out altogether. And there. That one there. And we put you onto there. There we go. Ha! And that's the stage I've missed out altogether. And then we put you there. Then we've got Josh is saying, I woke thinking, bugger, I fell asleep last night with my window open again, then realised I was still on the same day. I don't know how the Spanish managed siesta. You get used to it, believe me. And that was a good thing, one of the first things you learn when you go to Spain. And having this siesta time. Most of the British people just spend it in the pub anyway, but yeah, when you've been living out there like I did, you certainly spent the time relaxing, because it's a fairly busy schedule half the time. That one there, and then there. Something there, and then there. Put you into there, and we do that. So you have you. Where are you going? You're supposed to go on the front of here like so, aren't you? Like so. And then you to the side. You got Mark saying, I have completed 15 part works in my time and have a further 5 on the go. Oof. No, I mean, the only reason why I justified getting the Mustang, one, because I just finished my courses at college, and it was just as like, yep, and that was what I deserved, and I knew it's like over a certain period of time. So yeah, I mean, my next order is going to cost me about 83 quid, I think it is, and yeah, looking forward to that. And then we've got Joshua B saying, yeah, the British have their siestas afterwards, or as we call it, passing out. Yeah, very true. Okay, now it looks like we're doing the gearbox. That one, and we need that one. Mr. Yellow cogs. We need 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3, and we'll need a central pin, wherever it's gone. There we go. That be the thing there. There should be two of these. There you are. That's the second one. And so the fun part is now getting these to sit in. You into there. Oh, let's get you in first, shall we? Work. You into. Gold. Oh. Gotcha. And then you into there. And then we put you into there. Push you further there, and go into that point. There we go. That's you on. And then we have you coming through this way, and there we go. We have you into place. There we go. We have Mr. Transfer Boxy thingamajiggy, or gear coggy, the slip diff as they call it, I think. And now I mentioned pizza, I'm hungry again. Now I do actually have a pizza downstairs, but I'm also making spaghetti bolognese for dinner. Well, I was going to have my pizza for lunch but I did a Joshi as well, I must admit as well, before I started doing my ironing. I sort of sat down and I was watching Battleships, the last thing I remember on TV, and I woke up. I only went for a walk downtown earlier and came back home. Then we have Mr. Delmac 3D in, so just 2 part works for on the go. And then we've got Josh saying hi to Dale, and then we've got Dale saying how do everyone, and we've got Josh saying hi to Joshi. And then we've got Mark that said they are a bit pricey, Joshi, but it's the price you pay for large scale models, unfortunately. And then Mark's saying hi to Dale. Yeah, I mean, but you've also got to think that the quality in the actual piece when it's actually being built as well, like you're getting all the electrics, you're getting the metal body panels and everything like that, so it actually is all metal parts mostly, and you don't get that as a cheap kit, we know that, and it's one of the reasons why I decided to build this one. And yeah, it'll probably go on display in my bedroom when I get a dust case for it as well, because that is definitely going to be a must, is having a dust case for it. So I'm definitely not going to leave it just sitting on the side. And then we have Mr. Lindsay joining us saying hello everyone. So afternoon, Lindsay. And you got Josh saying I have another one in the freezer, though maybe 2 creamy chicken slices that I may have with it. Now what you do is if it's a margherita pizza, I wonder what was going on. The Windows security's been running in the background and slowing things down. There we go. Get your margherita pizza, put some really decent barbecue sauce on it, get your chicken, slice it up, and then put that on top of it, and then get mango chutney and put that, just dobs of that around, stick that in the oven. Wow, nom noms, absolutely gorgeous nom noms. Well, it is to me anyway, because I enjoyed that sort of thing. So next we've got that part done, so now it looks like we are building up part of the wheel hubs. So this will probably be the front wheel hubs that we're putting together here. You in together there. You in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there. And there. 2 black bins. 2 of them. Right, come here. That one, and then we want 2 of them. And 2 of them. So I want them 2 on last. So we got you, and then you, and then you. Take your nade away. Or come here. So you into there, you into there, get on there, and you onto there. Next up is we need 4 of these, 4 threes, which are not them ones, them ones. 4 of them, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And then we need 4 of the longer black pins. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on now? Okay, so that's okay. What's going on here? Let's try refreshing this. Yeah, it seems my internet has. Okay, so for some reason or other, this is strange. I am not sure what's going on here now. Oh, for God's sake. This is strange. I don't know what's going on. To be honest with you, it's Look, can you actually still hear me? And for some strange reason, what it is that for some strange reason, BRSK have been screwing about with things, and now I seem to have lost all my friggin' internet. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is try. Okay, now I don't know if because what I've just had to do was reset my computer. Now I don't know if people can see me or not. If you But I did agree with Josh with even my YouTube and my side is actually completely frozen up. So what I've had to do is literally restart my whole computer. So I'm hoping so it's saying it's actually posting my messages as well. So I'm hoping, let's see if I can get this to work right. But for some strange reason my YouTube wasn't actually coming up. Yeah, so hopefully people can still see me, but it's like for some reason or other I'd lost all my YouTube and everything. Yeah, it's there now. Let's see if it actually loads. It's loading the chat. Well, that's what I've got on mine. Now, it seems that William in America can see me. But it seems like it's just the UK British YouTube's gone down. Weird. That is absolutely weird. I mean, William can hear me and see me, can't you, William? So, but yeah, on my, if I bring the camera around, that's what I've got on my YouTube. It's just gone down like that. That's all I'm picking up, and I think that's what Josh is getting as well. Which is strange, because it should, because it's not picking up how many people are watching or anything, but the chat's there. So yeah, it must be just something to do with the British YouTube site. That's all I can think of. Because if in America they're still able to see it, why can't we see it in the UK? Weird. Huh. That is strange. It's aliens attacking. Okay, let's see if I can get... Weird. But it seems to be only in the UK that's having the issue. That is strange. Well, William, it seems like there's only you and me at the moment. We've got people sort of chatting in the background, but there's only you and me can see the stream, right? I mean, it is weird. I don't know why or what's going on all of a sudden. Yeah, everybody's trying to message me now saying, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I mean, This is the first time I've ever had this happen to me. It's weird. Hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I can stream. I mean, it's saying that the actual stream's going out, but for some strange reason, it's just not. The video's not going out, and I don't know whether people can still hear me or not. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. So it's a one encounter for. William's got the special mode on today, by the looks of it. Well, the issue we've got is what do I do now? it's just not working, sir. Oh dear. Well, what all I can think of doing is ending this stream and see if I can bring up another stream and see if that works. That's the only thing I can do, and then edit this one off. But yeah, I think that's what I might have to do. It is really, really strange. Mm. You got Wednesday. I am very special. Yeah, I just don't understand what's going on, William. It's just got to the point of where, like, what the hell do I do? So what I'm going to do, William, is I'm going to end this stream and try and come back on a fresh stream. Brilliant. If you could, well, let's see if I can type this in and work this out without it frigging crashing on me.